Okay. And we're back, bitches. She's still got more to say. She's still flapping them gums. So let's see what she has to say now. Just, I need a drink. Seriously. I really do. I moved my computer and stuff downstairs so I could be cool, because I have the big old fan down. Oh, I have a light back here. I didn't even think about that. Light. Let there be light. I don't know. That might not be good. That probably lets the shadows. I don't like. No, maybe not. Maybe that's not such a good thing. I think it's better without it. Okay. Typically, light makes you look better, but that's okay. I mean, it's been a hot, hot day. So let's go to what she has to say right now. Hmm, hold on. I know. So see, you're such a hot boy, huh? Okay. So we're going to start with this one, I think. Okay.
It's later in the day on July 29th, 2022, and I just got done eating a little bit, and I'm trying to take down the swelling in my feet, but I can't because I can't rest. I can't sprawl my legs out anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I came over to a park area in hopes that I could do that for a little while to rest in the grass or wherever I can find
Mm-hmm.
to lay out flat and get the circulation back to my feet.
Right.
You know, it was a huge disappointment getting pregnant by some random stranger
Yeah,
because
I bet.
I didn't expect that at all.
Sure.
I thought that if it ever happened to me, that the person would step up and want to do the right thing by me because I'm a genuinely kind person.
Oh, you
So,
are. Okay.
and don't mind my stuffy nose. I had something that was really
I was just doing
spicy.
a little bit of,
So,
don't mind me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, it's been 8 months and I
Mm-hmm.
have less than 5 weeks left. I'm 35 weeks pregnant
Oh
today.
my
And
God.
since nobody was able to help me find housing, there's so many people that know my story.
Yep.
There's so many people that I've interacted with face to face and asked
Uh-huh.
for help. They
Mm-hmm.
wanted to put me on lists for HUD and everything that takes a year. How am I supposed to live in my car for a year?
Okay. Well, listen here, Leticia. It's 8 months already, right? If you could have kept your flapper closed for just a little while longer and lived at your mother's house, part of it you slept in your car, part of it you slept in hotels, part of it you slept in strange dudes' beds, and then some of the time you slept at your mom's. Between the four, you could have made it for a year. But because you can't zip it, you think it's so important to share uh, people's faults, your own family, and get them charged up. You say, I didn't cause it, but you did. And then she says, all I did was, give my opinion, and my brother flipped out. No, there's, as you say, it's tracked and traced, bitch. It's all on video camera, and you shared it. So we all saw what you did. You just pushed and pushed and pushed, and you didn't shut up, and you kept calling him names, a pussy ass bitch. And oh my gosh, it wasn't about him drinking, it was about him smoking a cigarette. But you can smoke your Swiss or sweets being pregnant. But your brother does it, and oh my gosh, yeah.
How am I supposed to interact with my family being that they're psychotic? Somebody even mentioned your brother wasn't. No, he is a fucking monster. He's a
If you
fucking,
bug him,
anybody that attacks a pregnant woman
he didn't
over
attack
anything
you.
is a monster.
He didn't
I
attack
didn't do
you.
anything. I
Oh, okay.
voiced my opinion and that was it. And he got riled up. So
Oh,
there's really nothing I started. All I do is
see, she lies. She's a complete liar. She put it on recording. We saw it. So I don't know. You're so delusional, girl. Wow, lay off the weed or acid or shrooms or whatever you're doing, because now you can't remember things clearly from just a couple weeks ago. That's scary. I'm really worried about you. Are you okay? Are you okay? Seriously.
mention the facts and they get so hyped up about being an alcoholic. He was drinking. What did you want me to do? There's nothing you can do
He was
or say to
smoking.
these people that are mentally off balance. And everyone tells me I need psychiatric
Yes,
psychiatric
you do.
help, and it's like, or psychological help. I'm getting it. I'm doing just fine. That's why I realized that since there was
With Dr. Carroll, he's the one you're getting help from. You might as well just forget it, because it's not helping. If it were, you wouldn't be going crazy and so out of touch with reality if you were being helped.
no home for this child at this point, that I didn't have to attach to it anymore. I didn't have to continue to offer it my love, and it's just a part of my body at this point until I discharge him and reject him like I rejected his father.
Okay. You keep telling yourself that. You rejected his father? Wow. Again, more delusions. Does it make you feel better to tell yourself that you rejected him because he rejected you? Look at that face. She's so sure of herself, too. Because I rejected him. You're gross. You're gross.
So that's how it is. I don't see how people think that that's crazy on my behalf. No, I was doing great when I was single. I was doing great when I was running around, doing my own thing, working out, staying to myself. And
When I was running around, doing my own thing, working out, causing trouble for people, and doing nothing with my life. Yeah, and expecting everyone else to take care of me. I was doing wonderful.
I realize now, looking at the pictures, why he decided to rape me in that way, because I looked so good in my pictures. Um, that's really sad for him because that just makes him pathetic. So the fact that you would fuck a girl, penetrate her before and without her consent and everything, those men were pathetic. So either way, I really have no semblance of hope whatsoever,
You've said this a
or
million
faith
times.
in that way that
Hey,
things are going to get
hey,
better.
you're
I've
so
always
sweaty.
prayed for
Ew.
that my whole life, and nothing has ever happened. So with my brother and everything, and him attacking me, and
Okay.
my mother
Ew.
always
Okay.
coddling him, and nobody ever got back to me at 6
Okay,
p.m.
that's enough.
and the authorities never got back to me to try to
Yeah,
file
go lay
against the
down.
people
Go
that
lay
have
down.
actually abused me. Instead, they want to sit there and, you know, avoid the fact that I've got a warrant. And I'm like, no, you need to just make that disappear. That is not okay. Like what you're
Leticia
doing to
says,
me, the type of psychological and physical
yeah,
abuse and sexual abuse,
yeah.
that is not okay. None of it. Um, so
Forget the fact that I try to ruin a man's life who's in the military and accuse him of rape. Forget about that. I did it for my own selfish reasons so I could get attention. And I could put him on the hook for having to give me money and the baby. And so I could go to school and have his military benefits. That's in another video. She talked about wanting to go to school and something about military men and benefits, something like that. She had this all planned out. She had it all planned out. How come it was two military men in a row? I think there was like there was like 5 men total or something. But I think she decided, I'm going to start going for the military men. And then she thought, I'm going to hook one. I'm going to hook one and I'm going to make them responsible, because I'm never going to work again. I'm never going to work in my life. I'm entitled. I shouldn't have to.
here I am, just
Here
trying to
you are.
relax, trying to calm down, hoping that, and I overdrafted my account for no good reason because I thought I would be traveling. And then, of course, I realized that the guy was just a pathetic gaslighter, and that's how it works. It always is. I never really hold my breath for it, though. I already expect the worst of people, and that's the sad part, is that, like, I hold hope that the people are going to try to be, genuine, but I don't come across people like that. I don't know what it is. I guess I'm just too open and brutally honest for any other.
No, newsflash. It's not because you're open and brutally honest. It's because you're an entitled, self centered bitch. That's what it is. Some guy offers you to stay at his home and you have the audacity to expect him to pay for gas. For one, if you were traumatized twice in a row driving over to some strange man's place, why would you still be doing it? That's number one. Number two, what does he get out of helping you out? Like a total stranger, you act like it's their responsibility to give you gas money, to give you a place to stay, and you do nothing? You just expect? Girl, you got some serious problems.
Honest person. Um, and that's fine. I was fine by myself. I was fine doing my own thing. I wasn't seeking any type of relationship, really. I wasn't trying to get to be with anybody because I knew that they were never going to be up to my standards. And that's why this child, I would love to take care of it. I would love to make sure that he had
Don't worry about
the
it.
appropriate balance and,
You don't have to.
breastfeeding and everything, the type of support he needs. But he's going to be fucked because he's going to end up going.
He's going to be fucked because he's coming out of you. That right there, he has that DNA. Hopefully, he bypasses your DNA. I'm not your DNA because that's impossible, but hopefully he bypasses all of your mental shit. A lot of it, I believe, that she's putting out here is purposefully. So, I mean, not all of it's this mental stuff that she's talking about. I was going to say something else. It just doesn't make sense. Somebody who's been so traumatized that they would continue to go meet up with strangers. I mean, seriously, pretty soon you're going to be rid of that baby like you've been yelling the whole time that you don't want him, right? But you were saying nobody else is going to get him either. That's selfish. You won't have to take care of him and you can go back to your normal self. And then you'll be meeting up with strange guys still and running the risk of the same thing happening in your mind, in your words, being taken advantage of. I have to put those videos together. It's going to take a little time. I got to put them all up here so I can just, click on them and go right into them. But she tells on herself big time. And it's like she doesn't realize people have heard what she's said.
Going into the foster care system since I have no home and no way of supporting him. And that's fine. Like, it's none of my business. That's on the US government. That's on everybody else who denied help to a disabled person and also turned around and claimed that they were falsifying something that they didn't. And there's character witnesses for that. There are plenty of records that prove that I'm not trying to.
Where are the character witnesses? Dr. Carroll? See, Dr. Carroll takes everything you say at face value. And he's really old. So I don't think that should be admissible. Because that's not proof. It's just, he'll just repeat what you've told him, really.
To manipulate the situation whatsoever. So I'm hopeful that, at some point, this baby will be out of me and I'll get back to normal and I won't have to deal with it and I won't have to worry about where he is or what's going on. I can focus on myself again and my body like I was. And at least it got me some big old tiggle bitties on that. And then I can work down from the weight that I.
Isn't it pretty normal for boobs to get really big when you're pregnant? Mine were like a size G. So I had to get special bras made and everything. I swear it doesn't seem like her boobs have gotten any bigger. Maybe not. I mean, maybe not everybody's does, but anyone I know, you can see their boobs as time goes along, their boobs become huge. Just a lot bigger. Hers seem the same.
Gained, which it's not much, 20 pounds or so since I had lost weight from all the stress and everything. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope everybody is safe and happy, especially for hurting somebody so
Safe and happy. Oh, don't I say that all the time? I hope you're all safe and happy. Um, hurting somebody all the time. Nobody's hurting you. You're doing it to yourself, girl. So you had to come on and make another video saying the same exact thing that you said earlier. It's what she does every day
innocent in that way and
in that
naive
way.
to other people's, manipulation and
Oh, you're
narcissism.
naive. Oh,
I try
narcissism says the biggest narcissist. Oh God.
really hard to just see people for what they are because that's what they're trying to convey, but they're all deceptive. They really are. They always have a hidden agenda, and I've come to realize that throughout the years. So that's why I was avoidant of everyone and realized that I was better off alone. And then
Do
this
you think you're better off alone? Do you think you're better off alone? Who knows that song? Talk to me. Ooh, talk to me. It's by Alice DJ. Look it up. It's a pretty cool song.
baby, the first thing that I had thought when they said um, you're pregnant is home. The word home, like making a home. And I won't get that. I never get what I really pray for. I never get what I really have been, seeking in life, which is genuine love and
Oh, I'm
unconditional
sorry.
love,
Mm-hmm.
like the love that I offer others. And I don't expect anything back. A majority of the time, too, they'll steal from me all of my material belongings.
You don't expect anything back. That's all you do is expect. Expect, expect, expect. And oh my God, they steal from you. What do you have to steal? Again, crusty panties. Nobody wants them, girl.
All of my, they violate my body. I really don't know what's wrong with people.
Ew.
I give everyone, like I said, the benefit of the doubt, and they just keep trampling over me. And like the fact that I don't have my bed in here, I don't have anything to comfort myself. There's no blankets, there's nothing. I have to put forth more money that I don't have to try to make up for the discomfort that they've forced upon me. And then they're going to sit there and say, well, you're better off in jail. No.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like that. Because you do you think you're better off in jail? I think she's better off in jail. Listen, have your mom leave your shit in the yard, on the porch, down the street, somewhere, and you can go pick it up. Tell her, Mom, I don't even want to see you. I don't even want to go in your house. Leave my shit on the porch. Keep the doors locked. That's fine. At least I can get my stuff back. No, and I'm sure she'll. So I'm sure she'll be fine with that.
Oh, I mean, obviously not, because I didn't do anything wrong, and I haven't
Oh
done
my
anything
gosh,
wrong.
you
I don't.
never
I'm
do.
not like a tax evader, nothing like that. I take care of everything. I give you the money that you fucking give me.
Wait, tax evader. When would you ever have to pay taxes? You don't work ever. So what do you mean I'm not a tax? Yeah, because you don't pay taxes on this YouTube money you got. I mean, now I think she's not monetized. But when she was, she got money for a couple months, maybe. It has to be, I think, 600 or more. She probably made that. So you will have to pay taxes on that. Let's see if you're a tax evader next year.
Me. So I don't see what I'm doing wrong by just trying to survive on the piddly little allotment that I've been offered the last few years, and realizing that you can destroy my life by giving me these falsified criminal records and everything. So,
You
because you
won't get
didn't
your
want to do your jobs
disability anymore.
properly and investigate the entire situation to its fullest. So, July 29th, 2022, Leticia Collins Servin.
So, see, this is why she's demented. See how she always tries to sound so sweet and so nice. I know why she's doing it. She's trying to get donations. She figures, okay, me being so mean and stuff, that's not working. I need to calm down for a little bit. I'm just gonna act like I've got it all together. People feel sorry for me, and then they'll start sending me donations. Then I can flip out again. She's she's a master manipulator. Let's go to the next one. Okay.
So it's still July 29th,
Still 4 videos just saying the same old thing.
I wanted to relay what I'm really feeling about all of this because
We
I
know.
realized how rejected I was from the moment I tried to reach out about this,
We know.
the pregnancy and everything, and I realized that my children are just rejects. I'm a reject, and that there's really nothing good that's going to come from this. And that's why I'm glad that the father didn't reach out,
No, you're
didn't
not.
try to contact me back,
No,
because it
you're
would have been
not.
stupid to think that I
You're
would have,
not glad.
partaken in some type of relationship with someone that was that
What?
abusive, that just ignored the
Kiss?
concept of its
Okay, that's my-
existence immediately. So I realized that with everything that has
You
happened,
have to
that
go
it's a
potty?
real blessing.
You go
And,
potty?
the moment that it happened, I left it to God, and I said, hopefully
No, you didn't.
nothing bad comes from this. But, I knew, I cried about it. I knew that I would always have these issues with men taking advantage of me. And the fact that he was a boy and everything, and I mentioned that to the father, I gave him a week's time to try to reach back. And I realized how pathetic that was on my behalf, how desperate that was to try to reach out to someone that was obviously satanic, um,
Oh my gosh.
and had psychiatric issues themselves, like psychopath in that way.
Oh, really? Psychopath? Isn't that what I called you? You're a psychopath, girl. Nice face. So he was this great guy. She thought he was really cute. She was really into him. Now he's a psychopath because he doesn't want anything to do with her crazy ass. I guarantee you, if he called her tomorrow, she would be all over it. Stop lying.
I'm tired. I'm very tired. My feet are still very swollen.
You look
I don't know
tired.
if you can see them from here. They're super swollen. I'm not doing very well. I haven't showered in many days, and I'm not able to go in and access anywhere. And so even washing up inside of gas stations, that's it's hard. And I'm trying not to be disgusting, but they've stolen everything from me. My family has stolen everything from me. The government has stolen everything from me. I realized what a blessing it was to get my daughter ripped away from me in that way. And I was just trying to reach out to try to contact her, and nobody wanted me to be with her. So why would they want me to be
No,
with
that's
my
right.
new baby? And I realized
Well,
that,
you dance with a new
it
baby.
was actually structured in a way that it protected
Oh
me from
shoot!
the
I
reality
forgot to
of
change that.
everyone's deceptions. You know,
You had a
I
chance
believe
with a
too
new
much
baby.
in people. I think they have integrity, and they really don't. No one ever holds up to their word. And I try my very best, my very damnedest, to uphold the things that I say so that you follow through. Unless it's super negative, then no, I don't try to. I'm just venting because I know in actuality that's what other people think, and that's what they perceive, and that's the energy that I get from other people a lot of times.
Mm.
So I'm actually really grateful that I can finally just be at peace about not having to keep this baby, even though that
You
there's
don't have
like
a
a bunch of
choice.
ads that pop up and saying like, oh, get free things for your baby. Where am I going to send it to? I have a PO box that's going to expire soon, and I have no way of renewing it.
Get a
So
job.
in
What?
that way, I just
Get a job.
I'm just so sick of this,
You know
of
what? I thought
Arkansas and
about this.
everything, and how they've abused me and
Hold
not
on.
followed through with trying to justify
Hold on. I thought about
why
something.
they were putting me under such severe.
You know what I thought about? She wants to complain all the time about not having money, yada yada yada. She could do Grubhub, she could do DoorDash, she could do Instacart. I had to do stuff like that back in for another job because I had to work 2 and 3 jobs. So one of my jobs was doing some of those, and it's like because I didn't have the jab, right? It was hard to work when you didn't have the jab. So I worked for somebody personally um, at a business, and then I did house cleaning, and then I did that sometimes. If she wanted money, you can get money every day deposited into your bank account, whatever you made that day. And then they have people, the people that tip you, your customers, they can have 24 hours to change the tip amount, right? Before it used to be they had 3 days or something. So she can get off her lazy butt and go do some shopping for people, or go pick up people's dinner somewhere, at a restaurant, and go deliver it. Do you have to go potty? Okay, hold on. You have to go potty?
severe, like they hold me to a
You have to go
different
potty?
standard, like my
Okay.
mother's always done, also because I'm hyper intelligent, but then also have all these disorders. So in actuality, I'm still classified as disabled, and they're abusing the constitutional rights of a
Ugh.
disabled individual. And I didn't really think of it that way years ago.
Your constitutional rights have not been taken away. You've had your freedom of speech. You've had every right that anybody else has.
It had to be this much trauma to where I had to relay it in such a manner that I felt super just lonely and rejected, and understood that I was never going to be accepted by anyone,
I'm
and
so
that
lonely,
everybody was trying to
so
manipulate me to
lonely.
perceive like that the things were going to get better.
If if everybody, you guys, this serious question. If everybody in your life doesn't wants to get away from you, if everybody and your kid gets taken away, and people are telling you all over the place, thousands of people are telling you it's you, if you're having problems with the court systems, with the police, with the medical professionals, with everybody, the mental institutions, people at the gym, if guys on the internet, they're having problems with everybody, wouldn't that make you say, huh, I need to take a look at myself? I mean, my husband and my two kids at times, they would all three be mad at me or annoyed by me or something. And, I finally realized my OCD, it really got to them. And I would be behind them all the time, cleaning up, picking up at holiday dinners. I'd be picking up the dishes while people were still eating. Are you done with that? Are you done with that? Because all I would think is, I got to get them clean. I got to get my kitchen clean. I mean, it was pretty bad. So I had to take a look inside and say, you know what? I need to talk to somebody. On top of all my childhood traumas and all that crap, um, there's things that we do, or, ways we act, when it's more than a couple people that seem to have an issue with you. Sometimes it's you. And you have to be, a humble enough person to admit that you're not perfect. For me, it's easy to say I'm not perfect. I can find all kind of flaws about myself. I'm kind of the opposite. I have always been very insecure with my looks, with everything. Um, and yeah, a lot of it comes from not having the love, the affection, the attention, that, what she's talking about, the unconditional love. Forget unconditional love, love it all. So I still, somebody that coming from that, I don't see acting out like this. It's just, it doesn't make sense to me. Somebody who's been traumatized at this age, I don't see how in the hell she can go out and still continue to meet up with strange men if she's been so traumatized, right? Hold on. I'll play it. Sosa needs back in. Hold on.
And I didn't think I was that bad of a person. Like, I go out and I do things, I offer things to people, I donate my blood, I try to avoid people in that way of not trying to interfere or be a burden to anyone, and just stayed about my own business. And I wanted to just be creative, and work on my art and be myself, and that's why I made hair bows and had puppies and things that I enjoyed. But that's not normal for people. What normal is that I have to get a job, is what they're trying to clarify, and I won't. I refuse to. I've told them that many times. It's not something that I'm gonna partake in because it's overwhelming. It's too stressful. I can't manage just a simplistic job in that way. I would much rather go to school and try to get something that is more of a career. But people don't
Like what?
acknowledge me for that. They don't acknowledge that I'm
A career, you'd still have to work. You're going to spend all that time going to school on the government's dime, probably. And then she'd be one of those people that just kept going to school, kept going to school, kept going to school, and never would work. I mean, just so she could drain the system, right? Totally her. She would still have to work if she had a career. She says, I can't deal with people. I just can't handle situations. Well, then how would you put your degree to use then?
intelligent whatsoever. They just think that I'm, never gonna uphold, what is the word? The girl said that the other day that she's sort of like, um, or yesterday, she said that she's not dependable. Like, and of course I am dependable. I know a majority of the things that I do, I follow through with.
She's always she there's no flaws with her. According to Leticia, she's perfect. She never does anything wrong. She's dependable. She doesn't cause any fights. She upholds the law. Did I already say that? She does nothing wrong. It's everybody else. So, wow, I've never met anybody perfect in my entire life. Wow, you're perfect.
Especially now that I've gotten my body together, and mostly right now I'm having issues like with the swelling in my feet, like I said, and nobody wants to see or deal with that, especially the father. I was
Yeah, we saw the picture of your foot. Yikes. What's up with that one toe that, wow.
disgusting from that moment, and that's why he took advantage of me after I rejected him. He just wanted to get whatever out of me.
Wait, you rejected him now? You rejected him? I thought you were asleep. How did you reject him if you were asleep? Okay.
And that was it. And that's why he was so abrasive and so cruel toward me, and the things that he had said and the way that he had acted. So I'm actually very grateful that I don't have the feelings toward this baby, especially because of all the rejection, being placed in jail for a
All the
week. I
rejection.
realize
Wait,
how
you're such.
toxic this baby is to the world, and how toxic it is to me, and how much it just needs to go away. And if it, hopefully you'll understand that as my exchange, like, leave me alone, please, allow me my rights, and even allow me my belongings, because that's really crazy that you didn't, and you're not going to be able to let me file over the weekend. So I have to go the entire weekend just living out of my car with absolutely nothing, and no other outfit change, nothing. And I feel sorry for everyone else,
If you can go a week without brushing your teeth, what's a couple days wearing the same clothes? Just saying.
because they have to view me, and then of course they get sad because they're like, well, what do you mean? Well, I mean that everybody's taking advantage of me.
Well, why don't you stop approaching strangers on the street telling them your fucking life story, Leticia? Who does that? Who just goes and talks to strangers at Subway and, yeah, I was raped. This is a rape baby. The government's screwing me up. Who does that? Of course they have to act sad for you. Like, God, I would say, I'm sorry, girl. You need some mental help if that really happened to you. You really need some help.
And they've ripped everything away, and they don't bother to make the efforts to compensate or rectify what they've done. And the same thing with my mother and my brother and everything.
Oh
And
my
my
gosh.
whole life has been
Everybody
that way.
owes
So I
you.
already knew not to hold my breath toward anyone or their deceptive gaslighting. I had enough of it growing up. I already had known, they would offer me things and I'd get slapped. So I
Oh,
already know better than to accept handouts, even. and looking for a house for me and a baby, and how poorly that looks. Like, I just know
Well,
I'm
when
not
you
going to
don't
be
have a
some
job and you refuse
bastard's
to
mother.
work,
It's not going to work out in that
it,
manner. It's not working out.
don't try to make it sound like this is your decision now. Now that you've come to the realization that you have no choice, this isn't your choice, Leticia. So don't. She's got this thing with control. Don't try to make it seem like you have control over this now. And now you've decided, I don't want this baby, and it's okay now. No, you realize it's getting closer and closer to the time, and that baby is not going home with you or in your car or wherever you are at that time. That baby is not going to be released with you. It's not your decision. So quit acting like you have total control over this entire situation.
Out in that way again, because I already made that mistake prior, and it didn't turn out well. He ended up removing her from me anyway, and it was just, and that's what that we got married 9 months afterward. No, there's no salvation for this child, and I see that now. And
What? I
there's no
love you.
salvation for the
Ew,
relationships between
stop.
anybody that was engaged or involved in
Ugh.
my life story. So I pray everybody's doing well, though. I'm
Mhm.
trying to relax and, laying down flat, at least on some.
Relax, don't do it when you want to go to it. Relax, don't do it. I love music. No. Oh, okay, stop. You stop it. So stop. You stop it. It's so cute when they push their paws on the ground and stick their butt up in the air. Oh, I'm sure Leticia knows that position well. I'm just kidding.
Concrete, brick like this is better than, in the grass where I'm getting bit up by bugs a lot of times. So I'm doing good.
Uh,
I'm doing all right. I wouldn't worry about this baby, although I did almost fall on him trying to reposition in the car. I am slightly worried about his well being in that way, but nobody else is, because that's why they put me in jail. That's why they put me through so much stress. No one cares about this child because the father didn't care about it. So that's exactly where.
no. How many times do you have to be told, Leticia? The father didn't care about you. I'm sure he cares about that baby. How do you know he's not planning on going for custody of that baby? Probably not, but you never know. I mean, he could. He can provide for the baby. I'm sure. I mean, it's a baby, it's an innocent baby, even though he knows that you would be tied to that baby somewhat, even though he knows he would have your DNA. He knows all the risks, but maybe he's thinking, this is my son, he's an innocent baby. I can't stand the mother. Maybe if I never have to talk to her, I don't know what he would do in that situation, but quit getting it twisted. It's not that he doesn't care about the baby, if it's even his. Oh my gosh, I guarantee you, when that baby comes out and she has that DNA test, they need to test it. If that baby's not JW's, he needs to sue her ass. I mean, she has nothing, I know, but you never know. She may win the lottery or something. Um, for slander, seriously, all the slander she did, defamation all over the internet. Yeah, you guys, the Mega Millions is like $1.2 billion tonight. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? I'm hoping a few people, win it, because nobody needs that much freaking money. You know what I mean? I hope a few people win it that need it. Not somebody who's already rich, not somebody that's ready to kick the bucket, somebody who actually needs it. It can have a life for them and their children.
Stemmed from, and it makes perfect sense, and that's why he's getting away with what he's doing. July 29th, 2022. Leticia Collins Servin.
Bye. Okay. Is that the last one? Wait, what? Okay, yeah, that was the last one. So that's it for that. So the video I was talking about, with the videos I was talking about before, that I found that that I came across when I was watching some of them. Um, I have to go through those because I mean it's her own words, and she pretty much she tells on herself that this was not a rape. It was not a rape. I actually put on a swimsuit when I got home. I mean, it's cute. It's like shorts and a swimsuit. I got it off of Shein. You guys know that. I'm gonna kind of just show you the pattern. I'm not gonna show you the swimsuit. This and it's high waisted. Isn't that cute? I love it. Except these shorts, they're getting so big. I don't understand. These shorts are getting big. You can kind of see it. Wait, underneath a little bit, maybe. Hold on. Let's see if you can see it. The pattern. The pattern's really cute. Very, very summery. Well, I'm not taking it off. Let's see. Can you see? Where's the pattern? Hold on. Does it show? Okay, here, right here. See? Isn't that cute? So cute. So Shein is except the problem is, oh my gosh, you ladies, those of you who have big boobs, when they don't have the tie thing in the back here, it's just the band. So I have to get a bigger top for these, right? And then so you have to pull, this, it kills your neck. I already have arthritis in my neck. So you've got this holding up your boobs, right? But this part is too big. So it's not, you know what I'm saying. It's so frustrating. I did find some bras on Soma, I think it was. I still have not found, I've been to Victoria's Secret, so many different places. I still can't find a bra that gives me the comfort, the coverage, the support, everything I need. And it's comfortable. So if any of you guys know of somewhere that has good bras for bigger breasted women, and I'm not trying to say I'm so small or anything, but like they've got bras that are like size 40 back here, but like triple D up front, but they're like a size 40 back here. And I'm like a 34 under here and like a triple D up front. So it's hard to find the smaller band and then the bigger. I don't know. It's so frustrating. Hey, what are you doing? Sosa's so cute. What are you doing? You want to say hi? Come here. You want to say hi? Look what I got. Look what I got. Say hi. Come here. Say hello. Are you so handsome? Is it a handsome boy? Okay, bye. Okay, guys. What? Okay, I know. Are you hungry? You want to eat? You want dinner? I have to take him on a WALK, which means I need to go put on my walking. Oh shit! I said the word shoes and take him out. What time is it? You want to go for a walk? Look, he gets so serious. You want to go for a walk? Oh, he's ready. Okay, I gotta take him out. Ugh. I'll see you later. I don't know. It's Friday night. Maybe I'll go live, but it's already getting late. It's 7 o'clock almost. I'm going to wait till it cools off a little bit before I go. In a few minutes, okay, honey? Okay. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. I love the comments. Keep them coming, okay? And if you have any ideas of anybody else you want to see, then let me know. Okay. Bye, guys. Be safe. Happy Friday night. Good luck.